Minasan konnichiwa und willkommen. And today we're going to be talking about some amazing facts about Illinois, one of the best American states in the Midwest. Without further ado, let's get this video started. Illinois became the 21st state to join the Union on December 3rd, 1818, which was 200 years ago. Illinois' state mammal is the white-tailed deer. The state fish is bluegill. The state reptile is the painted turtle. Let's hope it's not related to Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, or Michelangelo from Ninja Turtles. The state tree is white oak. The state snack food is popcorn. The state grain is corn. The state pie is pumpkin pie, which I'm sure Cinderella would love. The state fruit is Gold Rush apple. The state flower is violet, something that would be perfect for Thumbelina. The state insect is the monarch butterfly. And the state bird is northern cardinal. Illinois is officially nicknamed the Prairie State. The states that border Illinois are Indiana, Iowa, Michigan, Kentucky, Missouri, and Wisconsin, the state I live. The first aquarium opened in Chicago in 1893, around the time Peter Ilyich Tchaikovsky passed away, which was 125 years ago. The world's first skyscraper was built in Chicago in 1885. Illinois has a grand total of 102 counties. Illinois is home to the world's largest bottle of ketchup. Only 2 buildings survived the Great Chicago Fire: Chicago Water Tower and Pumping Station. The ice cream sundae originated in Evanston, Illinois. Illinois generates more nuclear power than any other state in the country. Wow. Aurora, Illinois is known as the City of Lights because it was the first USA city to use electric street lighting throughout the entire city. Twinkies were invented on April 30th, 1930 in River Forest, Illinois. The first all-color TV debuted in Chicago in I believe it was the early 1950s. And it was obviously Channel 5, which is the NBC affiliate in that city. The Chicago River is the only river in America that flows backwards. On March 1st, 1893, the gates opened at the Chicago World's Fair, an entertainment wonderland attracting 26 million visitors over the course of 6 months, who have never before seen art, food, alcoholic beverages, and a newfangled bevy of technological gadgets. Some of the biggest sports teams from Illinois include the Chicago Fire for Major League Soccer, Chicago Bears for the National Football League, Chicago Cubs and Chicago White Sox for Major League Baseball, Chicago Bulls for the National Basketball Association, Chicago Sky for the Women's National Basketball Association, Chicago Wolves for American Hockey League, and Chicago Blackhawks for Major Hockey League. Chicago has 237 square miles of land. Chicago was incorporated as a city in 1837. Over 52 million people visit Chicago annually. Chicago has the largest collection of Impressionist paintings outside of Paris, France. Chicago's downtown area is known as the Loop. The nickname refers to the area encircled by the elevated L train tracks. The first mail-order business, Montgomery Ward & Co., was established in 1872. The original Ferris wheel was built on the midway of the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition. Some of the most famous people came from Illinois, including Walt Disney, Marie Amsterdam, Anne Margaret, Ed Asner, L. Frank Baum, William J. Bell, John and Jim Belushi, Jody Benson, Karen Black, Ellen Borstein, Tom Bosley, Marlon Brando, Richard Bull, Edgar Rice Burroughs, notorious gangster Al Capone, Liz Calloway, Steve Carell, Tina Fey, Charmian Carr, also known as Lizzo from The Sound of Music, Dan Castellaneta, Kyle Chandler, Gary Coleman, Robert Conrad, Billy Corgan, Cindy Crawford, John and Joan Cusack, Yvonne Craig, Michael Clark Duncan, Dennis Dugan, Wyatt Earp, Buddy Ebsen, Gene Siskel from the Chicago Tribune, Roger Ebert from the Chicago Sun-Times, Dennis Farina, Bobby Fischer, Harrison Ford, Dennis Franz, Kathleen Freeman, voice acting legend Paul Frees, Mitzi Gaynor, Dolores Gray, Kathy Griffin, Gene Hackman, Gene Hagen, Barbara Hale, Daryl Hannah, Jean Harlow, William Holden, Celeste Holm, Jennifer Hudson, Rock Hudson, Bonnie Hunt, Burl Ives, Howard Keel, Harvey Korman, Carla Lemley, Buddy Lester, Bernie Mac, Fred McMurray, Vincent Minnelli, Mr. T, Bob Newhart, Kim Novak, The Nostalgia Critic, Giorgio Tazzi, rapper Twista, Fred Savage, Robert Bryan, the list goes on. And I mean, holy moly, that's a lot of people. Especially 3 well-known critics. Roger Ebert from the Chicago Sun-Times, Gene Siskel from the Chicago Tribune, and the Nostalgia Critic from Channel Awesome, formerly known as ThatGuyWithTheGlasses.com. Some of the biggest TV stations in the Chicago area include WMAQ Channel 5 for NBC, WLS Channel 7 for ABC, WTTW Channel 11 for PBS, WPWR Channel 50 for the CW/My Network TV, WSNS Channel 44 for Telemundo, WFLD Channel 32 for Fox, and WBBM Channel 2 for CBS. Some of the most popular Illinois sites to visit include the Willis Tower, formerly known as the Sears Tower, Cloud Gate, Millennium Park, Navy Pier, 875 North Michigan Avenue, Art Institute of Chicago, Lincoln Park Zoo, Field Museum of Natural History, Magnificent Mile, Wrigley Field, Pizzeria Uno, Chicago Cultural Center, Museum of Science and Industry, Six Flags Great America, Chicago Children's Museum, Gateway Arch, Tribune Tower, the Chicago Sun-Times, Chicago Tribune, Roger Ebert Statue, Santa's Village Amusement Park, Looking Glass Theater, Company, Chicago Symphony Orchestra, Paramount Theater, Lyric Opera of Chicago, Lou Malnati's Pizzeria, the Chicago Diner, Wildberry Pancakes and Cafe, etc. Okay, that should be enough for the video for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment. And as always, amigos, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, sayonara, adios, and arrivederci.